From now on, it's
intro.
me singing that.
If y'all didn't know, we had Still in Progress sing us a nice little intro, but welcome back.
Damn right!
My name is Nicky Cowboy Guy, and joining me as always is Still in Progress, and today, Short Bus Studios is joining us once again.
Yo, what's up?
Actually, I no longer go by Still in Progress. It's Sip, dumbass.
Sip. Gotcha. His name is Sip.
Sippy boy.
Yes, our
Okay,
Sippy
never
boy.
mind. Still in Progress. Still in Progress works just fine. Never mind.
Too late.
The artist formerly known as Sippy Boy.
The artist formerly known as Sippy Boy. What are we talking about today, Calbs?
Yes, today's topic is where's the gaming industry going? Now
Down the
that,
shitter.
well, yes, but now that that's like you guys know about the
Invest in
Souls
furry.
likes and the hard difficulty games, the punishing games, have kind of been put to rest with Elden Ring. A few years ago it was
What?
first person. What? What do you mean?
Shut the fuck up. Dude, Wukong releases in a few days. Lies of P is coming to frickin' in July. Another Souls-like has been announced for late 2023. My brother in Christ, it's just starting.
No, Souls like has been put to death with Elden Ring
How do you figure put to death?
because no one's ever gonna top Elden Ring like that.
You're so full of shit. They did. It's called Dark Souls 3.
No, it's called Elden Ring.
Elden Ring is not the best
Already
FromSoft
getting
game.
into the spicy takes. Hell yeah.
No,
We're already
Elden Ring
swinging.
is not the best FromSoft game, and I refuse to be told otherwise.
Yes, we
It
all
is-
know it's obviously
Dark Souls 2.
Don't ever speak its name in my presence again.
we're gonna
No,
have to.
Dark Souls 3 and/or Bloodborne takes the spot as best FromSoft title.
Well, either way, we can all agree that the
No, not
Dark
either
Souls
way.
series. No, either
No.
way, the Dark Souls genre is dying.
It's been put to death
In this-
by over 10 years of complete dominance. Sorry, Elden Ring won Game of the Year, if I remember correctly?
Yes, it did, and that's it's
Okay.
the peak. We're at the goddamn peak.
What do you mean we're at the peak?
We're
we were
at
at the
the
peak with Dark Souls 3 when it won Game of the Year.
No,
Oh, wait, it
no,
didn't.
no. Yeah, I thought wasn't it Sekiro? No, it wasn't Sekiro.
No, different years, my guy.
But
I think
today's
we're
topic.
just talking about FromSoft though. They know what they're doing.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, no, it's not put to death. You're basically saying, oh, whatever game comes next after Elden Ring is gonna be shit because Elden Ring was so good. That's a
Yeah,
shit take, and you're a
so-
shit person.
I
No.
think it's gonna slow down for a little bit.
Well, I mean, FromSoft already has their newest title on the market, and it's not a Souls-like at
Yes,
all.
correct.
It's something completely different, which
Yes.
is fine.
Absolutely.
Because I like seeing diversity in companies like that. Like, they're not just a one-trick
Well,
pony. It's great.
I'm not sure if any of you have looked at FromSoft's older shit, but they
Oh, yeah, no.
experimented a lot. It was just I think it was Demon Souls
Demon's
was the
Souls is the
first
one
time-
that got it off the ground.
that
Yes.
started it.
And then they just ran with it because it worked. And it's a good thing they did, because we have some
Very
of the
good
best
thing. Yes.
Souls-likes
Yes, but
in
we
the
also
world.
have Dark
that
Souls
have-
too.
Okay, listen, we can't all be. If I went up to you and said, damn, bro, all of your streams were amazing except for that one stream, I'm not going to call you a shit streamer.
Oh, I absolutely will, but that's because I'm toxic.
This is fair. No, but here's the thing. You cannot tell me the Souls-like is done to death.
I
My
think it
brother-
is. Yes, I can.
That's great that you think it is. You also thought that Antarctica was in the north, so I don't want to hear shit.
Wait, what?
I mean, keep going north, you'll eventually see it.
Oh my god, my brother. Yeah, my fingers go around the world.
Yeah.
Why do we even have directions? Let's be honest.
I was gonna say, we're just going around the sphere. Maybe the new thing, what is life? What is the point of us on Earth? Doesn't matter.
The
47.
point of life is to eat pasta.
You pasta.
Okay. You're telling me his mic quality is coming in good. Wait, I know what it is. Hang on.
What is it?
Because his mic was horrible before. I have his audio probably maxed out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You probably do. That's
Dude, why would you ever have my audio maxed out?
Because you sounded like a
But
Why would
anyways,
you ever do that?
today's
That's just
topic-
a bad idea.
Oh my god, that's so much better.
So it was on your end.
Oh yeah, 100%.
but moving away from this, where do you guys think that the triple A gaming sphere is going towards. Like, what's gonna be the next big genre?
Souls-like.
Realistic forklift simulation.
Yes, absolutely. Lawnmower Simulator is the pinnacle of game design, and unfortunately, I think we're heading down a dark road where normal, everyday chore simulators are taking the market by storm.
OSHA Simulator, Game of the Year 2023, let's go.
OSHA Simulator? God, no, there'd be way too many levels. Can you imagine the amount of DLCs on that stuff? No, that game's gonna be worth like $300 by the time all that comes out.
Yeah, the restaurant DLC, the construction DLC.
Oh, God. Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmare Simulator 2023.
I'm pretty sure that's already a game.
Yeah, it's called Overcooked.
we take up the role of Gordon Ramsay.
You gotta play.
I need to download
Absolutely.
that game.
Overcooked 2, I think, is online co-op.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It will kill our friendship.
I do not care. It's for the views.
I mean, if you've seen his schedule, like 90% of co-op games that he has on there are friendship murderers.
I mean, you say that, but we're not friends already. I don't know why you guys have this delusion that we like each other.
That's true. I don't even know your real
point.
names.
I mean, your name is Beep.
Yeah, don't y'all know?
I forgot you're from frickin' Mars.
Yeah. First Martian, ladies and gentlemen.
for British peace.
Yeah, that's the only reason I don't stream anymore, because I'm streaming in my native language of Martian.
Your native language is McDonald's and Walmart. You're from Ohio.
No, don't you dare say that again.
What? You're from Ohio?
My
said it
native
again.
language, I swear to God. I swear to
Sorry.
God.
Sorry. You are going to Brazil!
Okay.
So, Sip, you think that the gaming industry is going to stay with Souls-likes for a little
I
while?
don't think it's going to stay with anything. There's never been, other than a few choice things where it's been like a month-long trend or whatever, but there's never going to be a Souls genre that is going to fully dominate the market. Because there is not one Souls genre that unanimously covers the entire gaming community.
I don't know. Elden Ring comes pretty close.
It simply doesn't, though. Because here's the thing.
simply
People
does.
play it for a couple times, say, ooh, map looks pretty, and then get their shit run by the Tree Sentinel and never touch it again.
See, that's the
You
first
being one of them.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean, bro.
No, I don't. I'm halfway through the game.
Damn, bro. Imagine being halfway through the game. Could
Just
never
get
be
good.
me because I
Just
haven't
get
got-
good.
I literally beat Godric and I got bored. Game.
Godric. Yeah, I remember Godric.
I am the lord of all that is flaccid.
Alright, let me ask you this. What game genre would you
dude.
like to see come to the market? Get like a AAA
What
release.
game market would I like to see come to the market? I want a fully fledged platformer that is high speed, high velocity, an indie game preferably, kind of thing. I want to see
Like 3D
Skill-
or 2D?
either one. I want to see
There's a lot of
coordinate.
high-paced 2D platformers.
Send
like
me a couple.
Celeste. Celeste a while back was
Yeah,
great.
but here's the thing: Celeste took the world by storm and has had one of the biggest drop-offs in gaming history. Don't get me wrong; there is still a super devoted fan base, but people beat the main game, which is, as I found out, maybe 20% of the full freaking game.
Yeah, there's a lot of extra stuff tapped on.
Yeah.
But that's all they see. I'm sorry, but that's not a game that's going to take the world by storm for years to come. A game that is going to take the world by storm for years to come is a game that can create memories, has memorable beginning, middle, ends, everything in betweens, right? And it doesn't even have to, and I know this sounds weird, doesn't even have to be good the entire way through. But it's about the impressions that it leaves with people. That's where you're going to find a memorable game that'll be considered timeless.
I'm trying to think,
For example,
there are
Destiny-
a lot of indies
For
like
example,
that.
Destiny 2 will be a timeless game. Forever. It is not the best game, but it is
No.
a game that has affected millions of people.
That is true.
I think the reason why Destiny's like that, though, is because of the multiplayer aspect. I mean...
And you know what? That's where it comes into my answer. If you want to know what genre I would genuinely like to see come to the foray, we have not a decent first-person shooter in God knows how long. Name me one, and I will take it back. In the last 2 years.
In the last 2 years?
I can't think of a multiplayer one. I can think of a few single-player ones.
Such as?
Overkill?
Overkill was
Really?
pretty good.
Overkill's really fucking good.
I loved Overkill.
God, you guys are weird. Alright, give me another.
Doom. Like, all of...
That's
Can we-
not fair. All of the Dooms are always amazing.
Yeah, but you're saying first-person shooters,
No,
and that's a
but the
first-person shooter.
Did Doom come out in the last 2 years?
Doom Eternal? When did Doom
Yeah,
Eternal
Doom
come out?
Eternal wasn't that long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like forever ago.
Let's
It
see.
was only like 3 years ago, I think.
Let's take a look
Okay,
here.
well then let's look at the multiplayer. Okay, so fair play. First-person shooter good, but let's be honest. The majority of people don't play first-person shooters just for the single player, unless there's some other wacky quirk, like, you know, oh, while shooting you can, like, zoom around the map and grapple things, and, like,
That's what grabs people as gimmicks.
exactly, it's gimmicks. But if you look at the multiplayer, the only game that came close, and I've never dropped off so freaking hard, Splitgate. Amazing concept, horrible execution.
Remind me what Splitgate is again?
Except
First-person
Portal-
shooter, it's COD with portals.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank goodness.
And it had the potential to be so good, and it's not. It's simply not.
So you want first-person shooters to come back into the light?
I would like to see one that is unanimously COD 3, Black Ops 3, is known for being one of the most fun, that's the keyword, I don't care about practical, fun multiplayer first-person shooters in recent history.
Okay.
Almost unanimously, people love that
That's
game.
a long-ass time ago, though.
Exactly.
Like, I think it's because one of the big things is it's not going to come from a AAA developer.
No,
Because
it's not.
microtransactions, I think, have ruined first-person shooters.
Unfortunately,
You're
yeah.
telling
The multiplayer at least.
Yeah.
man, so.
So you want
You're not going to get a multiplayer AAA first-person shooter. You're just not.
no,
No.
not anymore.
But there's some first-person shooters that still have strong communities, though.
Such as?
Like, to this day. TF2 is still pretty
Oh,
strong,
well-
even though it's toxic as shit.
And also, you know, updates.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
Overwatch has a nice community, even though you're all horny as shit and need to go see a therapist.
Yeah, but they ruined that with Overwatch 2.
Hope I can still eat.
That
That
game
is-
is bad.
Well, that's fair. Also leaking, like, you know, half of your player base's information. Not the
Yeah.
best.
And also not letting them, actually play the game unless they have a, phone plan instead of a prepaid one.
Also, I would like to say this about the horniness of the Overwatch community. I did not say stop.
I was about to say.
I just said seek help.
Now
I did not say stop.
No, I just called you out. I never said I had a problem with it.
I never asked.
I'm
just
recognizing your mental illness. I'm just saying you need help.
I would like to inhibit
Continue
said
on.
mental illness. I just want you to make sure it doesn't go overboard.
Alright.
But,
I'm glad I
a
can. I'm safe.
genre that I've seen kind of taken off and is I've noticed I'm seeing more and more. See, I'm not sure if it's a genre more so than it is a console, but VR stuff has seemed to been like taken off a lot lately.
Well, yeah, because it's new. Of course, people go for the new shiny application.
But it's like they're going nuts with the stuff they're adding to it. Like, I'm not sure if any of you've seen like PlayStation's new VR headset.
I have,
And
yes.
like this stuff. Okay,
What kind
but
of
like
stuff?
you see how it has like eye tracking, hand tracking, leg tracking, and all this shit.
Yes,
Here's
It's
the thing.
essentially a fucking mocap suit.
That's the kicker. I personally, first of all, it's expensive as all get out, right?
Yes, it's very expensive.
It's just as expensive as a console, yeah.
Like, I'm not spending at least me personally, as someone who, there's already thousands upon thousands of games available, right?
Yes.
And there's no appealing titles to go along with VR as well.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Such as?
I've seen a few.
Into the
Like,
Radius.
Sorcery's pretty cool.
Into the Radius is regarded as one of the best VR titles. No Man's Skies.
Best VR title does not mean much when the entire genre is shit.
Super Hot works pretty good in VR.
That's great. You can also play that on console, and it's the same exact experience.
It works a lot better with VR.
It is a game that is not. I'm talking VR exclusives.
Yeah, well,
VR chat. A lot of the chat room games are usually pretty good.
But that's not even a game. That's just talking with people simulator because you can't touch grass.
Yeah, but in real life, I can't be a hot anime girl, so.
Or look at said hot anime girls as people, as you do weird ass role play, and then all of a sudden talk about it in Discord. You know who you are if you're listening to this. Fuck yourself. No one's interested. Not in my Discord. You know what Discord I'm talking about. You better cut that shit out. This is your warning.
we see you.
No one
Your
wants that.
kneecaps are forfeit.
No one wants the hot and steamy with you and XX PogChamp 32XX. Okay. No one cares.
Hey,
I guarantee
it's my OnlyFans.
Shit. I'm sorry, bro.
God, Zip again.
I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't help it. It's his thighs.
I know I got those luscious thunder thighs, but come on,
It
man.
is hot
You gotta
and it
control
is
yourself.
ready. But is it any good? I said it is hot and
It is ready.
But no,
you come here for cheap, not quality. Come here.
damn, bro. What are you? I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to piss off any fast food chains. But no, okay. VR chat. Call that an outlier, okay? Because there's not really much game to it. It's chat, online chat, right?
Yeah.
Fair.
I am also not paying the equivalent of a console to talk with strangers online. When guess what? PS chat. Talking with people.
Wait, you guys are people?
You're people? What?
Probably not.
Okay, you got bail.
I thought you guys
I've
were
seen-
Russian bots.
I've seen you two try to defuse a bomb. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this is just Twitch Plays, Short Bus Studios.
Yeah, right.
But okay, another VR exclusive VR title.
I already said Into the Radius.
Is that good though?
Yes, it's very good.
Very good.
Okay, but not the best.
Is that the super realistic one?
No, it's the pixelated one.
Oh, okay. Because didn't you show me the videos of that super realistic shooter?
Oh yes, but that's not out yet. That's
Not out yet?
yeah.
Well, I said earlier, Blade and Sorcery is really cool.
What is Blade and Sorcery? I've never played it.
It's essentially Gmod, but you use magic and medieval weapons instead.
So it's Gmod, but it's restrictive Gmod because in Gmod you can get that stuff and use it. In this
Well, the
game,
thing
you
is,
have to-
it's extremely moddable, and it's to mess around with things in VR.
But again, Gmod is the exact same way.
Alright, what about Boneworks?
Boneworks is fun.
Yeah, Boneworks is really good. It's essentially, I think it's the VR game where you can literally manipulate anything on the map while you're playing the story.
Yes.
Sounds
Oh.
like super liminal.
Half-Life. What about Half-Life Alex?
Yeah, that's Half-Life Alex. Good.
I will give you credit for Half-Life Alex. Fair play.
Okay.
I think it's stupid that we got Half-Life 3 and then it was a VR exclusive at a time where most people could not afford said VR headset.
Fair. Yes. But
Dude, we're talking about Valve. When have they ever made a smart business decision since 2010?
Steam.
Half-Life Alex is Half-Life 3, right? Like
It
I think it's
might
like
as well be.
Half-Life 2.5.
it's like 2.5, right? Yeah.
But they because they confirmed that they're making a Half-Life 3, but this is Valve we're
They've
talking
been
about.
confirming that shit for years.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is Valve we're talking about. That shit's
Like,
coming out
yeah.
like 2065 or something.
Yeah, like Portal 3's been out, guys, but it's literally just Portal 2 with RTX. I'm
Hey,
not even
guys,
kidding.
Team Fortress 3, the literacy update.
Shit. Wait, Heavy can... Actually, no, not Heavy. Heavy actually has a PhD.
Yeah, I was about to say, he has a PhD in Russian literature. The man's actually super smart.
Yes, absolutely.
I
You know that? You know that cowboy guy?
I did not.
The Heavy has a PhD in Russian literature, according
I
to...
think it's
Open
something
academic-
along the lines that he's like the third smartest merc in the whole thing.
Third?
Wow.
There's no way.
No, yeah, because they said the only two that have a college education besides him are medic and engineer.
Wow.
Really? I thought... I mean, I guess Spy doesn't have a college engineer, but he's still smart.
He's still smart. He's like a close four, but
Yeah, fair enough.
Would
I
he
was
be
gonna say,
smart?
can we just talk about TF2?
yeah, let's just. Cody's literally never played it.
I had never touched it in my life.
Oh, well, let's get you in on the lore, then.
I don't even know the lore. I just shoot the game and accuse people of
I
being
got
bots.
you, bro.
Alright, so it's going off on a tangent. Let's hear it.
Alright, well, first of all, which merc you want to learn about first?
I don't know, which one's the most chaotic?
Scout.
Alright, let's hear
I
about
was,
Scout.
I was going to say Pyro, but
Pyro's not that hard. It's just, fireball.
we don't even know if it's a boy. What are you talking about?
Actually, according to MatPat in Game Theory, yes. Also, actually, no. We do know it's a guy. Because
How so?
in one of the comics, first of all, there is a player model of Pyro without a mask, and it looks very masculine, at least to me. I don't know if it's intentional or not. But in the comics of Meet the Director, I think it's when a director's going, and this is a Valve comic, right?
Official?
Official.
Yes,
Okay.
Valve has gone on record in saying half the comics aren't canon now.
I mean, yeah, but they've added some certain design choices that match up with this player model. In the background of one of these things, it's Pyro without a mask.
And? He looks masculine?
Masculine.
It could just be a really butch woman.
I'm not kidding.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about because I seen the
You've seen
that
the man
one
Code
comic
before, haven't you?
storyline. Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's so good. I'm so upset they haven't finished it.
it's should not be as good as it has any right to be.
Dude, I know, right? Apparently, Medic has 9 souls sewn into him, and he traded only 2 of them to the devil, so he still has a majority shares holders of his own souls. So the devil literally cannot take his souls unless he sells a majority stake.
So, wait, I thought, why are we talking about Medic? I thought you were going to tell me about Scout.
Nah, screw this. We're just going on tangents now. So Medic
Yes.
also, actually no, not Medic. Let's stay into Engineer.
My fingers.
Let's hear it
The
then.
only arguably sane character.
I don't know about that. I mean, Heavy is shown to be calm and calculated in certain situations. Other times he's just holding a machine gun and is kicking ass. Like, he's not completely batshit insane. Sniper. Okay, if we were to rank the mercs on sanity,
Freezing.
base sanity, like before fighting even starts. Last is Pyro, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not even sure if Pyro's like.
Dude,
I
Meet
don't
the
even think Pyro
Pyro.
functions as a human technically.
Meet the Pyro literally shows Pyro as having hallucinogenic, schizophrenic dreams.
My man.
Or, like, altered vision. As he's burning down mercs and everything, in his world, through his goggles, he sees rainbows and, like, lollipops that are actually in the real world, like, axe blades. He doesn't know he's killing people.
He thinks he's just having a gay old time.
Seriously.
I'm
Next
gonna
on the...
say-
What's up?
I'm gonna say after that, I think the medic is way more crazy.
Yes. Oh, really? Then-
Definitely
then-
the medic after
then-
that.
Okay, yeah, after Pyro, for sure.
Because this man, it would fucking Frankenstein people together if he could.
He has. According to Medic, he has replaced Demo's eye at least 7 times. but he's done so in a way that because Demo's eye socket is cursed, it's turned into a different monster each time.
Oh my.
Different monster?
Doesn't
Yes.
Scout also have a bird stuck in his chest because of him?
Canonically, yes. In fact, funny enough, when Scout gets gibbed, which is like an explosion or something, rips the player model to shreds, there's a small chance that a bird spawns out of him.
Yeah, that's consistency, folks.
Valve does a lot of good shit. Valve, do you understand the fact that there is a picture of a coconut in the game files, and without it, TF2 doesn't work?
Really?
100%. It's literally coconut.jpg or something like that. And if you remove it, TF2 ceases to work.
Could end up being useful.
That's an odd design choice.
So?
You mean so?
What were we talking about it before?
We were talking about,
Ranking the mercs on sanity.
No, like originally. What was the premise
we
of
were
this
talking about
podcast?
the,
Gaming genres that we think are going to take off in the future.
None of them. Gaming's actually going to go down the shitter.
you
As soon
think
as
so?
the PS7 releases. Yeah.
PS7.
You don't understand.
Yeah, they're
Sony,
all pulling Xbox and just skip 6.
Sony has trademarks for 6 through 10 still.
Oh, I know.
For like PS6, PS7, PS8, PS9, PS10.
Yep. I know.
So how long till the singularity?
The singularity.
I don't want to talk about the end of the world. The end of the world scares me.
Alright, well, now we have a moment here. I would like to talk about what I think the game genre is going to go to.
Too bad this isn't your show.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, it's just on your channel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're the real content makers here. You're just the backup.
I can always use more
Backup.
food.
Damn right, you're the backup.
You hear how he treats me? How he treats me?
Hijacking your show, bitch.
I pay you well.
He beats me.
Is that not paying you? I'm sorry. Continue.
Anyways, I think the gaming genre is going to start pulling away and more indie developers are going to get
I abjectly disagree with that.
do you? Why is that?
With the introduction of like AI generated things, I think it's gonna get to a point where the creativity once found in indie games is just gonna become copy paste of random templates.
It's already happening.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna become more so that.
Just go on Steam and look up the roguelike page.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really just the same 6 games over and over again.
It's horrifying.
It's a shame, honestly. But I feel the gaming genre is going to shift more towards cozy games. You know what I mean?
No.
But like Stardew Valley, Minecraft type things.
Like Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Unpack. What's another one?
Your mother!
My mother? No,
Yeah.
she's not a cozy game.
How do you...
you know what I would love to see?
Sweet
And
Home
this is
Alabama
ba-
plays in the background.
Nah, this is a personal thing for me, and I don't know if anybody can make it except for me.
Yeah.
But like a game that is essentially world building. Like you could simulate like civilizations and like take it in through the eyes of like an NPC that the game makes, and affect the world in a small scale but also a big scale, like a god simulator almost.
Isn't that just Civilization?
That's just Civilization, guy.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean is like we were playing D&D earlier today, like the same.
I don't want to talk about that.
No, not. It's just the same level of world building that goes into that, like, before session.
So, like, you make a world and then you play in it.
Kind of. Or,
Okay.
like, you make a world and you can get other people to play in it.
I mean, that's just like any sandbox game that has a community tab.
Yeah, that's Dream.
Yeah, literally, that's
No,
what
I
Dream is.
talk about Project Dream. That game is dog shit.
Well, here's the thing, though, but that's any game where it's like, I made a level. Okay, people can play in it now. That's literally what you're talking about. Because guess
But
what?
I mean, like,
I
you're
think-
interacting with the people playing in it, like an actual, like,
No, and I get that, but here's the thing.
asymmetrical thing.
So it's just an enhancement upon what Dreams basically is.
Yeah,
Because
Pretty
here's the
much.
thing.
Like, I'm not saying this is wholly unique, but I would like to see these type of games take that route.
Oh no, you're totally cool with that, where it's like, you know, someone can play both sides of, like, the master
Yeah,
of
like-
the American player. I totally agree with that.
Because I feel like you could get some really unique stories out, but also chaotic goblin mode that always happens.
I don't want to play a game that has chaotic goblin mode in it. At least not with you psychopaths.
Hey, I didn't do nothing.
You
Bro,
didn't.
Literally every game you play with me will have chaotic goblin mode in it. You cannot stop it.
Sorry, I didn't expect Dung to do what he did, so.
No inside joke
I
for
am
your
God,
face.
full Nelson! That's how my evening went.
This is... Everybody
God
for this
and then-
portion of the fucking podcast is going to be confused as to what the fuck we're talking about.
Alright, yeah, you want to know? Nah, I got this. Don't even worry
You
about it.
gonna
So
tell a
I'm a
story?
dungeon master.
I
I'm a
kind
dungeon.
of want to keep this out of context. I think it's funnier that way.
We have to have a podcast where we just tell D&D stories from our adventures.
Tell you what, that'll be our next podcast.
We should have a podcast where we just play D&D.
I wanted to propose that idea to you guys, but I figured with this podcast and all your streaming and stuff, I didn't know if you guys would have the time to do it.
I mean, if you run it,
I can run it if we can do it on Mondays.
like. But the thing is, we'd be excluding Mr. L,
Yeah,
Mr. L.
the laughter guy.
true.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Unless you find a way to Discord.
what do you
but
mean? Today was Monday and he was able to make it.
Yeah, but how are you going to do a podcast in person with all of us? Do you have an area mic?
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I mean, I
See
can
my
work on it.
issue?
This isn't like an immediate thing, but I do have the soundproof foam.
It's true. Definitely hit me up with that if you've got any extra, because I could really...
Oh yeah, I'll definitely hit you up. It's actually not that expensive on Amazon if you look for it.
Really? Let's talk about this later. I like the logistics.
Okay,
I really
yeah.
want to start improving my setup.
Yeah, I'll just text me when you wanna link to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it.
But yeah, I'd definitely be interested in running a game for it. But my only issue with it too is it's for entertainment and not just our stupid.
I was gonna say, what we kind of do... I also like being able to do what we do without the pressure of having to watch what we say on a camera.
Yeah, because
That is
I just realized with some of the things that were said during this.
One
segment
of our
would not
literal
fly.
character names. One of our literal character names would cause us trouble.
That's
What, dog?
yeah,
Yes.
100% that would.
So I think, and also we'd probably have to exclude Devin because he wouldn't.
Who's Devin? I only know him as Dragon Fury. Way to dox him.
I know him as Goblin.
I know him as Dickhead sometimes.
Yeah, but like
Only
you
when playing
know,
GTA.
you know how
Only
he
when
doesn't
playing
think
GTA.
before he says things.
I'm fully aware. Or does, as referenced in GTA.
Yeah, so
Hey guys, we gotta watch out for the guards. You mean the guards I just shot? Fuck!
oh, you mean these corpses over here? Yeah, I handle it. What am I supposed to kill those?
What do you mean the sirens are going off? What did I do?
What happens? Oh, right, I killed this guy.
God, I can't
That's
wait
right.
for you guys to see the frickin' GTA stream next week.
Alright. But I think that's all the topic we have for tonight,
Oh,
guys.
hell no! We haven't even gone 30 minutes, guy!
Yes, we have.
What? How long have we been? This thing
Let me
started
see.
at 8:15.
You have a second?
Yeah, you're right. It's
It's
only
quarter
been
of.
like for
Nah. Tell you what. You want to talk about something? AI. You want to get controversial? How much is AI benefiting the art world, and how much is it taking away from it?
I don't think it's benefiting the art world at all, to be completely honest.
Currently, right
I-
now, no.
As somebody who actually does art, I fucking hate AI art.
Someone who doesn't do AI art, I think it's a nice avenue. You know, like, yeah, obviously it takes away revenue from real artists. But I would never try to make art and then be like, or like, put something into a computer have a computer do it for me, and then just be like, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, take credit
Yeah,
for
no. Well, there's always some shit going on in the art world, though. To be honest.
I was gonna say, I feel like the art world has more controversy in it than the freaking entertainment world.
Fire's
It
light
does
out here.
because
That'll come in handy.
if you're not a big name artist, you really can't copyright your images.
You're also unemployed.
Yeah. Like my shit, I literally cannot. People can literally take my shit. I cannot take legal action at all.
Well, and that's the issue also with AI art. Isn't it mostly generated from like millions of art pieces from actual artists?
Yeah,
Yes.
it takes like tropes and like motifs and shit that are common, and
And it
it just
makes
kind
it
of
into a-
jigsaws it together.
Yeah.
So
So-
it's like if you just went to an art museum, cut a little piece out of every picture, and just stapled it together. That's AI art.
Yeah.
But no, it's definitely in its current state. It's not helping artists
No.
at all,
Not at all.
Like,
established and small.
The only thing I've gotten slight use out of is using it for a prompt for something to give an idea.
I'm not
But
gonna
I've
lie.
kind of learned that's better just to go on Google Images.
I mean, I know Cowboy Guy only does it to try to give himself big anime. So.
Listen, you really got to
Yo,
call me out
dude,
like
there's
that.
Which,
enough
to be fair, that
degenerates
is a
on
benefit.
DeviantArt that are cheap. Alright?
But AI art is free, and that goes against, and that's more of the issue of why AI art is a problem for artists like you. It takes away possible revenue. Because
Oh, yeah,
no
sucks
more
away
do you need a
all.
commission. No more do you need a commission. You can just put it into a computer and it makes it for you. And unfortunately, in some cases, at a better quality than what most freelance artists can provide.
Unfortunately, yeah, in a short amount of time too.
That's the biggest issue I see. Like, don't get me wrong, artist is not a profession. I do not care what you say. No.
It's
You
only
are
a
a
profession
content-
if you're employed by somebody.
Yes, thank you. If you're self-employed artist, congratulations. I will have a medium fries with that bird. But, nah, just kidding. I actually have massive respect for artists. I just never had the talent for it myself. But it takes AI art basically, because again, most cases it's free.
Yeah, and the problem is, because of the nature of AI, it gets better.
Exactly, and
With
it's
every
going
time
to
you
continue
use it.
getting better. And
Like,
originality is going to stop being a thing soon.
I remember when I first saw it coming up, you could always tell by counting the teeth or the fingers on the pictures to make sure, the shit wasn't off.
Let me ask
But-
you something. That animation came out 7 days ago. The one I showed you when you first came out.
The Corridor Digital one?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was all done with AI.
Yeah.
The still images were all AI. The music, I think, was composed. But the animations and overlays were all done. Because I don't know if you noticed the small differences, but as, there's a sustained shot of the guy's face, but the hair would be different in every single second.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I noticed that, yeah.
I figured you did. But, it's still an amazing quality, and especially it's about hands, which is something that AI art had struggled with until now.
That's true.
But the thing so the animation technique they're using is like a computer-generated version of rotoscoping. That is a really old animation style, actually.
I mean, it looks amazing.
No, it does. It usually does look amazing. You know the music video "Take on Me"?
Yeah. Oh, that's rotoscoping?
Yeah, that's rotoscoped.
Huh, not damn.
Wow.
So it's an animation style that's done, and I don't I personally think that's a good use of AI because it still takes some form of talent to compile it and make sure it looks nice.
The thing that I like as well is that it's not just two random characters, that it's acting in front of,
Yeah.
the use of special effects, alright? It's not just putting it into a computer. There's a lot of work and real talent that had to go into it as well,
Yeah,
along with the animation.
even though it's a bit choppy at points, but that might just be me noticing it. It's generally a pretty nice looking animation.
Yeah. But does it get to the point, if it continues to get better, who's to say that You can't just do that at the click of a button in the future.
You most
And
likely
that would
will.
be terrifying.
Yes,
Like-
it would. For artists and non-artists.
And now this is getting meta, and sorry because you're talking about singularity, how that scares you, but this makes me scared is, if we're making AI, isn't the whole purpose of automating things to make life easier for us?
Yes.
So why not automate the menial jobs in the world, like compiling taxes and random
Simple.
busy
Money.
work,
Money.
but you want to automate the stuff people actually do for fun?
Yes. Because here's the thing. It's... Maybe the initial cost won't be cheaper, but the liabilities that come with AI running everything probably increase.
Oh yeah, tenfold increases.
If you leave a system fully automated, right? Like, okay, the machine is malfunctioning, it needs to be shut off, but the AI can't access the shut-off switch or whatever. It's a lot more of a risk than a person who can go over and kill the power right then and there.
That's true.
Well, I'm not saying fully automate it, but, you know.
Well, that's how things are already. They're already mostly automated.
To an
I mean, think
extent,
about
yeah.
it. Think about it. How many things do we use machines for? Think about construction. A backhoe. People aren't digging that stuff out by hand. They're using machines.
Yeah, but someone's in
That's
the in
considered
control at the whole
automated to an extent.
Well, I honestly see that more like a vehicle or like a big-ass tool.
time.
No,
Yeah.
it
I'm
is. But at the same time, you're doing movements with the pull of a lever. What's different from having a machine perform a function at the push of a button? It's control
because
switch.
people actually enjoy doing these things.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though. Like, here's the thing:
Sorta.
AI is getting to the point where it's at a crossroads. Either it's going to get embraced by all of society, and the people who don't are just going to be miserable, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Unfortunately, we have those people.
Or it is going to be widely shunned, and anyone who tries to advance it will be widely ridiculed and, you know, not be happy about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Or it advances so much that nobody's happy or everyone's happy. But that will not happen because we as humans can't agree on shit.
Yes, it is in our nature.
God, I hate people. Except for you guys. You guys are okay.
I know, I hate me too.
Damn right, bro.
But
Anyways, how about that soccer game, huh?
soccer. What soccer
Man,
game
that
are
ball
you?
went.
Dude, the football game? Oh, they scored the football. Actually, wait, no, they didn't score.
Sports, I love sports!
Oh, you lose, bullshit. So who's gonna win the NFL this season, huh?
The NFL this season. Is the season over?
No, it starts in September, but who's gonna win?
The
Right? Haven't you been watching the
Dingleberries.
NCAA?
Who?
Haven't you been watching the NCAA? The college kids? Have you not been watching the children? They're so good at the sports ball. They're gonna win $50 million a year for doing
Folks.
jack shit and being a bench player for 2 years. Except for Big Cock Brock. Big Cock Brock deserves that bag.
I don't even know who that is.
His name is Big Cock Brock. That is all you need to know. I love
What-
the NFL nicknames. You have Big Cock Brock and Big Dick Nick.
It's a little bit of a one-trick pony.
What do you mean?
What about Big Phallus Dallas?
That-
No, that's just their owner, Jerry Jones. That's it.
I don't understand this at all. I am so lost.
For Palpatine looking like.
I don't either, I'm just rolling with it.
Yeah, no, I don't understand football either.
You started with soccer.
Oh, I understand that. You want me to talk about soccer? I can talk about soccer all day.
I know you can't talk about soccer all day.
You want me to talk about soccer all day?
I'm about to say the extent of the knowledge I know about soccer.
Football
Go.
Goal, goal. Golazo magnifico. Center, pass to back. Center, pass to back. Back to center. Back to center. No. You know, I'm starting to understand why commentators go excited when they score a goal, because it's not guaranteed on any game.
No. Why don't you tell us about your favorite team, send us off?
Nah, I'm good. Anyway, so what were we talking about with the AI-generated stuff?
AI generated art.
Is poopy.
So my favorite soccer team is the Liverpool football.
The Liverpool. That
Liverpool, bro? Fuck yeah, Liverpool.
I
Love
didn't
me
called
some
Liverpool.
That's disgusting.
It is.
It's not even just the name of the club. It's the name of a town in England. You sponge.
Oh, that's even
disgusting.
worse.
Also, no, I'm definitely a Port Vale fan. Just saying. Up the vines.
I don't even know who these teams are. I don't
I
know.
like the Guantanamo Gigabats.
The
God, that'd be so
Guantanamo.
cool. I mean, that's a hell of a prison team if you've got the Guantanamo
Yeah,
Bay inmates.
Yeah, the Guantanamo Gigachads.
Let's see, we have Third World Dictator, Shady Politician, Third World Dictator. Oh, but hey, this one can play goalkeeper.
Oh, sweet. Fidel Castro's playing defense.
Alright, how about this?
Damn. Saw how that went last time.
Out of all the U.S. presidents, who would be the best soccer player out of all of them?
Living and dead?
Yes.
But like, okay, hang on, question.
Okay.
Would they be the best soccer player for this generation or at their time?
This generation.
Oh, shit.
Obama.
It's gotta be. Nah, it's probably gonna be Big Lincoln.
Abe
I don't
Lincoln?
know. Obama was actually an athlete. I think Lincoln was just big.
So was Peter Crouch, and he's considered a legend. Right, Lisa?
But
He's like 6'5" or 6'4",
Oh,
and he's a center forward.
I
Actually, I
don't
think he's way above that.
I don't
But
know
anyways,
what center folder
Not
is.
sure why I feel so tired.
wait, how
so
tall is Lincoln?
he's like 6. He's bitty big. I don't know.
He was like
Washington was kind of jacked, wasn't he?
Yeah, but you gotta remember they called him tall because he was 6 foot even, because the average back then was like 5'4".
You want the best soccer player, athletic ability wise? I'm going to go with what was his name? Who was the actor?
Who?
Was it Nixon? No.
Reagan?
Reagan. Thank you. Probably Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Alright.
I'm sorry. Man was literally a model. He has to have
Okay.
some technical ability.
Alright, I will say Abraham Lincoln was 6'4", but one of my favorite things that Google told me is, how old is Abraham Lincoln now?
How old is he now?
Yeah. Tell us.
Yes.
No, come on. How old?
I can't do math.
I'm not
Do the
going
math
to.
right now.
He's only 2 inches taller than Obama. He's not that much taller.
I don't know. That's.
Obama's 6'2". Wait,
But if you take inflation into account, then he's actually 7'5".
Take
Oh,
inflation
wait
into
for a
account.
minute. Trump is
Yeah.
6'3"?
Well, hang on here. Just Google Abraham Lincoln inflation. You'll see.
No.
I did Google Abraham Lincoln.
No,
Yeah.
Google Abraham Lincoln inflation.
Knows.
No!
What do you
do
think?
anything right
We know.
Oh, listen, I thought I was a good segue. I
Oh,
thought I got one.
No, people are messing with Wikipedia. They're listing his 12-year-old son as 6'7".
Nice. But now, okay, best athlete in terms of technical ability.
Sure.
What's up?
Sure. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go with the. I'm just gonna call this as a sleeper thing. Who's the president that died like 32 days into office?
Brandon.
Fucking what?
I don't know his name.
That dude, the guy who died of hypothermia. He's a sleeper cell. He would have gone pro.
Hypothermia.
He's a
He
sleeper
would have gone
cell.
pro if it wasn't for a bad set of lungs. I'm just saying.
The CIA saw he's too powerful, just took him out.
Took him out. They made it rain on him during his speech.
They're the ones that gave him fucking influenza.
Jesus Christ. Old King Cole, this is Mother Nature. We're in position.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how we get put onto a list.
Why? For claiming that
stop it?
CIA assassinated a president over 100 years ago?
Yes. They hold grudges, don't you know?
Yeah. And yet Andrew Tate still exists. Anyways. I
I still
God.
don't know. I
hope you
still
enjoy
don't-
Romanian prison, dickhead.
I still don't know who that is.
Good. Just don't.
Human trafficking, that's all you need to know.
If we're lucky, he'll be dead soon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He's one of the few people in the world where I do wish for death, but that's it. And by few, I mean I have a death note.
I mean, I don't think it's working too well.
So wait, so what did Obama play? He was an athlete?
He played basketball.
Did he? Huh.
Yeah.
Nah, then he's a shit soccer player.
Are those mutually exclusive?
It's gonna be Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is the best soccer player.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. In peak Joe Biden. Peak Joe Biden. This is each president at their prime,
Yes.
right?
Yes, this is a
It's
president.
gotta be Joe.
It's gotta be Joe. I don't know. My
Actually,
ultimate-
no, it might be Bill Clinton. I've heard his stamina is incredible.
Bad taste. Bad taste. Bad.
I mean, I don't know. You caught bad taste. You gotta ask Hillary about that one. And on that note,
Monica.
you know what? Hey,
Yeah.
Cowboy Guy, can we maybe delete this podcast?
Nah, this is staying.
No, no, Cowboy Guy, this can't stay.
Why can't it?
Hope nobody needs this.
This
anymore.
can't stay. I can't make that joke and show myself in public. Please.
Live with your sins.
I don't want to. That's how I get canceled 10 years from now.
For making fun of a dude that's already been proven to kind of be a scumbag.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, talking about AI though, have you guys seen the presidential gaming videos that have been going around?
Yes. Oh
No,
my god.
that sounds funny.
I
Dude,
love those.
I'm gonna send you a video later. There's like one channel in particular I love, the presidential zomboys running different COD zombie missions,
Yep.
and they all sound so legit.
They really
And it's funny
do.
seeing like it's Trump, Obama, Biden, and I think Bush are the zombies team, and they're all like, "Nice work, Donald. I'm gonna go get the staff on this one. All right, good job, Obama. I'm heading over to here." Like people who you know hate each other in real life,
Yeah.
and they're just totally like any average gamer Discord group, and it's amazing.
And sometimes there's what's his name?
Clinton's there sometimes.
Yeah, the dude who likes his sister. Who is it?
What?
The dude who likes his sister. Who is it?
I mean, that's like half of the southern part of the United States. I don't know what you're trying to narrow down here.
His name's on the tip of my tongue.
Is it a president?
No, it's not a president. It's some like
Oh.
spokesperson.
Neymar. Neymar Jr.
Neymar Jr.
Neymar Jr. and that he's almost confirmed to have relations with his sister, I think. Nah, probably not.
Disgusting.
That is
But
nasty.
it's ironic. It's actually funny because the way that started is every time his sister's birthday is coming up near, he'll call out sick from a soccer game or something like that.
Really?
They're like, I'm injured, and then he'll just see a video of him celebrating his sister's birthday.
Yeah.
And also taking some questionable photos with said sister. Okay,
That-
the guy who likes his sister, what is their profession?
They're like a talk show host, kinda.
Ah, Larry King.
Okay, no.
Isn't he
no.
dead?
I hope not. Well, please don't be dead.
Why is that? Why? He like
Jeremy
is-
Clarkson.
No, he sounds like an incel.
Ben Shapiro?
Oh!
Ben Shapiro, that's it.
Onision. Oh.
No, Ben
I
Shapiro.
mean, him too, probably.
Yeah,
but...
Did
definitely.
you hear
him.
about the lawsuit with him?
Another one?
Oh, they finally got his ass on
There's
this one.
so fucking many, dude.
No. This one's like life-ending kind of lawsuit.
Really?
Good.
What
Yeah,
they get
no,
on this
fuck
time?
The abuse charges and questionable things to minors.
Ah,
I mean, that was straight up proven. Literal 13-year-old were sending him topless pics.
yeah, he's not a. He's a little gross.
He had one
Right.
trend and it got to his head, and now he's an idiot, and I hope he's dead. So, back to. Wait, what are we talking about, Ben Shapiro? Oh, yeah, the voice
Yeah,
chat.
yeah. But those are some of the. I love those TikToks, dude.
Dude,
It's
they're so
good.
cool.
It's
Well, like,
so
you know
good.
there's full-on videos, right?
Oh, really?
Dude,
I
I'll
won't
send you
watch a
them
whole
later.
ass live stream.
Dude, there's like 7-minute videos of them doing that for the Easter egg.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
I'm gonna send you that shit because there's one guy.
Please send me that. This is my first time hearing about this.
You're
I
gonna love
think
them.
they've been uploading it like weekly.
They
If not
have
like
been.
multiple than weekly. And there's other games that they do them too, and they all sound amazing.
Yeah, they do. Like they.
But yeah, like AI is now able to do that to that quality.
Yeah, like mimic voices.
I like to think that that's what's gonna stop the partisan politics problem in America.
You think so?
Like Trump and Obama are just gonna be like, that's a funny joke. What if we did that in real life? And then the world breaks as they have a live stream together.
I'd watch it.
I would 100% watch it. I'd watch
it. I mean, if Trump's not in prison or dead before then, but...
Personal politics aside, I would absolutely donate to that stream.
I would too. That'd be
Just to hear Obama say, that's, my fellow Americans. Loggers in the chat.
I would hope if they stream that,
I
I would want an Obama emote.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty nice headshot. Reminds me of that time I went to China.
Let the headshots over there.
You want to talk about headshots? You go ask Bill.
Oh,
And then we're back about those drone strikes.
yeah, I'm definitely.
Well, that's the kind of stuff that they joke about in those videos.
Yep.
Biden's just in the chat like, where am I?
I'm pretty sure. Well, it's funny because Biden's actually like he's considered the noob of the group, but he still like pulls his own weight. It's amazing.
Yeah, he does.
And his nickname, I think, is each of them has their own nicknames. I think like you've got Donnie, which is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
You got Sleepy Joe, which is Biden.
Of course.
No, but I think one of the lines is, well, if we're talking about drones, we should probably ask Obama about that. And I'm just like, ah!
They do not hold back at all on those.
I know they're amazing.
Oh my god.
So
But that's what I'm
much
saying.
fun.
AI can help in some like for God's sakes, it gives us the opportunity to experience things that in real life we would never be able to see.
Yeah.
You want to see Hitler singing Numa Numa? Guess what? You can now.
I've already seen him sing Caramel Dancing.
I've seen Hitler dance caramel dancing. It's haunting.
Too heavy.
What side of YouTube are y'all on?
The side that gets us good recommendeds. I don't know where your curse
I don't know. I think you're on the boring side of YouTube.
I've seen your For You page. You've already gone down the bad end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're screwed, bro.
I know.
Alright, we're about an hour in. Do we want to keep going?
Someone's
Or?
gotta go.
I mean,
This
You guys-
this podcast has gone in so many directions.
it has gone in a lot of directions.
Oh my, this is the most chaotic podcast you've had.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I think it's fun. I don't know about you guys.
It's very fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was hella fun.
But, you know, I was never here. Nothing I said was made in seriousness, and I apologize if I've offended you. Just kidding. No, I don't actually care.
Wow.
I apologize for nothing. Cancel me. I have nothing to lose.
Only 453 subscribers. Got
Alright.
453.
I have 2.
Hey, yo, we be cooking, though, because these be doing numbers, though.
No, no.
You be doing numbers.
Hey, yo, it's doing numbers. Who is one content creator that if you could meet in real life, you would?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'll meet them and then they'll just be a dickhead.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, there's really not a content creator I
Because a lot
want
of
to
like
meet.
streamers and content creators that I used to respect, they just like come out that they're just shitty people when the cameras aren't rolling.
Like who?
JonTron,
What happened to him?
he's racist.
Oh, well, aside from that, that was a given. I thought he did something worse. I mean, it's still bad. don't get
Something
me wrong.
worse.
No, he straight up dropped the N-bomb on the podcast.
Ah, I see. So he did do something much worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call Me Carson.
Yeah, we don't need to go into that one.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Danny from Game Grumps almost got in trouble for that stuff?
Yeah, but they weren't underage.
Not only that, it was just straight up false.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was straight up made up.
Yeah,
I mean, the
unfortunately,
one that
people
shook
do
me to my core was, and this was a while ago now. I can't believe how long ago this was, but it was the Rooster Teeth situation.
Oh, Ryan Haywood.
Ryan Haywood. Yeah, no, that's probably the biggest one because that honestly, I feel like that started the massive amounts of people like coming forward with their stories.
Yeah, well, there's another one.
That'll come in handy.
It was Matt and then
I've-
someone else from Funhouse. I forget who.
Adam something.
Adam. Yeah.
I've heard Aaron from Game Grumps is a dickhead off camera.
Oh, is he?
He seems like a
Yeah.
dickhead on camera, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like I've heard from I think Rubber Ross has had a few stories saying that he's just very rude off camera. And there's like a lot of things. Like he's not enough to get him canceled, but a lot of his
No, but it's still just like
interactions is-
personality-wise. Like it's
Yeah.
rough to see one thing on camera and then you see the real side of them that's
when
not
they're
acting.
when they're streaming, they have to entertain.
Yeah. It's like me. Like, I'm a horrible person off... No, I'm kidding. But it's funny, because my go-to answer would normally be Mark.
What
But-
Markiplier?
Yeah. But, I mean, because that man off camera does no wrong.
No,
At least-
That is true. He seems like a very wholesome. What's the closest he's gotten to cancel is when he revealed that he had an OnlyFans, but that's just.
Now, here's the thing, though. People ate that shit up. That was
They did.
also considered funny by a lot of people.
It was funny. Like
Did
that's
he?
why I said it's the closest, and it was It was nothing.
Yeah, no, like...
At worst, it was a meme.
Oh, God, yeah.
Did he, like, break the site, too? When
Oh,
released
yeah,
it?
he crashed it.
Oh,
Like,
he
immediately.
absolutely did.
He crashed it immediately.
But
Yeah.
I will say, I would.
Go on.
You would smash?
No, I just would. Yeah.
Yeah, you would smash. I don't blame you. But no, like, he's probably one that I would like to meet in real life, but he wears so much of his life, like, outside of the camera on YouTube, that I feel like we already know everything about him. Maybe not
yeah,
everything,
that's true. That's
obviously,
the reason
but, like,
why I've heard the longest time the meme about him is like always him crying on camera.
I mean, to be fair, that man, he has probably one of the most pure takes of any
He is
other
a-
content creator
He
I've
is a
heard.
very sensitive person, but I cannot bring myself to hate him.
Well, that's good that he's sensitive. I mean, we
Yeah.
don't have anyone like that anymore in this kind of... Like, I think he was on a podcast one time where he was talking about the ungodly amount of money that he makes. And how he barely keeps any of it for himself.
Yeah.
You know
And
who
then-
else would probably be really cool to me, even though I don't watch their content? Mr.
Yeah.
Beast.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
I hear he's kind of awkward off in person.
What?
You know what I mean? Not bad. It's not a
Yeah,
bad
he's-
thing, but I heard he's just a little bit awkward.
Who?
What's wrong with
Jack?
that? We all are awkward. I mean, none of us are exactly like social butterflies.
That's true.
Yo,
Like,
dude,
he's
most
someone
of the
who's
people we're
awkward and
talking
so
about
many-
got famous playing video games on the internet. I don't think all of them are going to be social butterflies.
Yeah, no, like, Jesus, mate. But no, like, I mean, if you say he's awkward, he's taken whatever awkwardness he might have and turned it into an empire that is now a household name.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
awkwardness
also
be
true.
damned. That man has done shit that no other person of any of our generations will ever do.
No, that's true.
Like, don't even get me started on Team Trees.
Team Tree.
A
Oh
lot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Team Trees alone, and then the waste pickup in the ocean cleanup program that he had.
Restoring people's vision recently.
Like, nobody is going to come close to doing what he's done, and still keeping the clean sheet that he does.
Yeah.
So, nah, props to him. I remember, God, old YouTube was amazing, dude.
It was.
It was,
like-
but I kind of cringe looking back at some of the people who were popular back then,
Such as?
though. Well, we already talked about a bunch of what the shift, but like stuff like Fred.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I never got into Fred, dude. Fred,
No,
I
not
never-
everybody.
I hated the whole, like, haha, loud noises random thing. I hated that shit so much.
Fred got a whole
Like,
ass. Fred got
Bro
a
got a
whole
high
movie.
That's the only
Bro-
reason I bring him up is because he got he got 2 movies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
he had a movie, a TV show, and an appearance on iCarly. and then disappeared into the void.
He completely fell off.
Not even fell off. I've never heard of this man for the last over 10 years.
Yeah, no, he's...
But like, who else?
Apparently he works like behind the scenes in Hollywood.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, cool. I mean, yeah, his editing was like off the walls for its time. I'm not surprised he managed to get a gig in production.
Who else is there?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
we
who
remember.
else were you talking about from like old YouTube? This is back like when
Sky
sprite
does
animations.
Minecraft, I guess, would be another one that would...
We don't know how to talk about Sky does Minecraft.
yeah, there's so much shit went on with that shit.
What's he's now? Net nobody.
Could end up being useful.
Net
I
nobody?
don't know what the fuck he is.
I think that's his new name. He
Really?
lost custody of his kid and then like did a diss track on KSI to try to regain custody or something. That's the story apparently.
Why KSI? What does he have to do with it?
I actually don't know. All I know is that KSI clapped back and exposed him for being a girlfriend-beating abuser.
I'm gonna read something
And then
behind.
he said, "Yeah, but I won." And the entire world was just like, "The fuck?"
What do you mean you won? What did
Yeah,
you
but
win?
he went on
Mean
the-
you
he
won.
went on-
Your reputation is ruined.
He went on to Keemstar's podcast, basically cried that he just wants his son, and then the whole world was like, "KSI, you're a dick for outing him like that," and he was just like, "What do you mean? I just responded to him."
He swung first, I just swung harder.
No, that's another
that's
thing
a-
that you got to think about, like that group, like Sidemen.
Sideman?
Like KSI.
Yeah, like
a couple of their old members were a little.
old members. They've all been the same members this whole time.
Nah, Mini Lad was a member for a little bit.
Not you're thinking of a different crew.
No, not the Vanos crew, but Mini Lad after he left them tried to join the Sidemen.
Did he? Oh
Yeah.
god, that would never have worked out.
Yeah.
Speaking of him, we want to talk about Fall Off. That's
Oh no, he got it bad. Holy shit.
he was around the same time that Ryan got outed.
Yeah, I think he also was a big reason why it started.
Oh yeah, I mean, and it's all there in black and white. Like there was no hiding from that shit.
Yeah.
Like I will never understand the concept of just being a good person, or like why it's so hard. Like, is getting a rush of power to your head really that
Too much stuff to
intoxicating?
carry.
For some people, yes. Some people just don't have that kind of
Yeah,
self-control.
it's sometimes not dopamine. What's the other feel-good drug
Testosterone.
in your brain?
Testosterone.
Testosterone. I mean, maybe depending on how
It's
they
not
get it.
testosterone. Oxytocin, I think.
Oxytocin, yeah.
No, but like, if I was in the position, put it this
Growling.
way, I am in a literal 453 thing with a job that I love, and I enjoy every day of it. But if I ever got put in a position where I could make a sizable, not even just a living, like millions of dollars a year, playing video games, why on God's green earth would you ever do anything to jeopardize the integrity of that? When your entire career is based off of your online reputation, why would you ever jeopardize it? Like, that's what bamboozles me when I hear these
The weirdest
stories.
thing is, like, some of the people that did it, like, didn't understand what was bad about it.
Like, no remorse whatsoever for it.
Yeah.
And that's scary. That's very scary, in fact.
Yes, it's horrifying. The fact that they don't see what they're doing, and in their eyes, they're right, basically.
Yeah.
And
It's insane. And, I mean, because, again, you look at some of these prominent names, right?
yeah.
Like, Minilad had just been done being the sponsor of, I think, like, a soccer team. He was on the front of a soccer jersey for his local stadium that he bought. Or not bought, but, like, sponsored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's downhill from there.
Yeah, it's like a dream for some people, and
And he squandered it.
Yes.
And the thing with, like, the Ryan Haywood thing shook me to my core, right? Because I saw what it did to the rest of the Rooster Teeth crew.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be fallout with other content creators
Yeah.
and streamers and
Yeah.
No,
like-
not just Fallout. Did you ever see when Michael and Jack released a statement on it, like a video statement?
no, I did not.
You need to get the full impact of what happened there.
I know
You
Jack
have
was
to
like
watch.
straight up crying in his.
Michael was trying his best not to, but I'm not going to say anything yet. Go watch the video. You'll see.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's hard to watch, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, no, like it's as
I
a
don't-
as a
I
longtime fan, it was hard to watch. But I feel like I had to watch it anyway, just to see the whole
Yeah.
story.
like I feel like with those two in particular, they felt like their lifelong friend has like betrayed them.
They did. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's
Jack. I remember there's one part of that video that sits so explicit with me, and it was Jack saying, "I sat next to that monster for you." That's the line that kicked my ass.
That's the
yeah.
line.
The worst part about it is the company is owned by a friend of the founders that didn't know what to do, and they were trying to cover that shit up. It's like the worst part about it.
Not only that, then the whole drama with the
With the animation team, I remember that one.
like the working conditions and stuff like that. And then it's funny because as all this comes up, it makes sense why people like Ray and Bernie left. Which credit to Ray. Ray's made himself big since he left.
Yeah.
Good for him.
But he did come back. I mean, he did a Winter Olympics video with the guys.
Yeah.
But like, the old crew's gone. Jeff isn't in videos anymore. I'm pretty sure it's Jack, Michael, and Gavin are the only three from the original because Jeremy's gone, Matt's gone.
And honestly, I feel like Gavin probably wants to leave and do slow-mo guys.
He probably does. I mean, I don't blame him given everything that's happening, but the thing is, he's still on green card at the moment. I don't think he's gotten his citizenship yet.
Yeah.
So, or like workers permit thing. I don't know.
Yeah. But
It's just that whole overarching thing of like, it's insane what a small bit of power can do to people. And then when you make it big, and that still is part of your past,
yeah.
you're just
Taints it.
screwed. It's like, why even go big at all if you're just going to ruin it before it starts?
Your past will always come back to haunt you no matter what.
Mm-hmm. But
It's an unfortunate circumstance some people find them in.
all I know is that, I mean, if anything, it shows the new generation of content creators coming in what not to do,
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Learn from
It's
their
good.
mistakes.
which is amazing. I mean, iShowSpeed is probably one of those that is going to, take the world by storm even more.
Yeah.
He's a breath of fresh air, though, for like the content creating community. Yeah, he's random as shit and kind of, let's call it out there. But honestly, it's nice to see.
I think his is a good example, like controlled chaos. I guess in the best way of terms.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's harmless.
He very much knows what he's doing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's all calculated by him. Like,
And I
but
think another, I don't know how new they are, but a guy I've been watching, James Ski, a few years ago has been taken on. He's
feel like
over
that-
1 million subscribers now. He's the reason why VR Chat got really big, because he started Ugandan Knuckles meme.
oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I wonder why he's blowing up then, huh?
No, like his videos are bangers though, because he edits the shit out of them.
You know who I've actually really taken a liking to? Smitty.
Smitty?
I have watched Smitty too. He's funny as shit.
Smitty is amazing. It's one of the best quality videos on YouTube in terms of like edited gaming compilations.
Really? I'll have to check him out.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He's like one of the best editing performers, or like any of his editors. I don't care. The team. It's
Yeah.
probably one of the best quality-wise on YouTube in terms of that genre.
Wow.
Like I would fight for that hill to say he's probably one of the better ones.
Thing is, he's an old ass YouTuber too, technically.
What? He's in like the early 30s, isn't he?
No, I mean like compared to his because he started at around the same time as like Vanoss and H2O, Delirious and shit.
Oh yeah, he's been around for a while. I thought you meant he was like in his mid 40s, and I never knew.
No. Yeah, Smitty's actually 85.
He's an
Strix, he
old.
sounds great for his age. Oh god. All right, how much more podcasts are there? I feel like we're just going off on tangents.
I was about to say. Thank you,
we're still
folks.
recording?
Yes, we're still
Yes!
recording. We never turned
I
it
thought
off.
I thought
Cowboy-
we ended 30 minutes ago.
Cowboy, do me a favor. Let's just unlist this and look through it to make sure we can upload this, alright?
All right, sure.
Thank you.
Folks, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please do like and subscribe, and don't forget to check out Sips and Short Bus Studios channels. Bye-bye, y'all.
That was fun.
Hey. Yeah,